Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Brave Fencer Musashi for the Sony PlayStation 1. In the last video, we finally made it back to the mine. We took the minecart ride. I somehow beat it on the first try, and we beat the Queen Ant to liberate the Wind Scroll. So now, and the Wind Crest. We're liberating the crest, not the scrolls. And now we need to find the Sky Scroll. That's all that's left to do. And there's a hint that is given to you in two ways. There's a note from John that you get after you beat the Queen Ant. Pillar of Wind, Day of the Sky, Tears of God fall in the forest, prodigious tree. And there's Father McBride. I say father, I meant to say farmer. I cannot speak or even think in English today, or possibly any language to save my life. I don't care if it's basic, Japanese, or Fortran. I can't think in any of them right now. Good grief. The other one is Farmer McBride. Now, I was going to wait until it was 7 a.m., but he leaves his house at 6. Well, of course, you can talk to him in the evening when he's still in his house, and, well, he'll kind of give you an idea of what you need to do. Morning. It rains every morning on Sky Day in Steamwood Forest. I wonder why it rains only on Sky Day, and only in the morning. Mysterious, huh? That kind of breaks it all down for you. Also, I'm on day 102 because I need cheese. I need aged cheese just to get through this place. And I also forgot to mention, before I forget, we are now at level 30, which is Hero. When you get all of these stats level 30, you don't even get your stats explained to you anymore. You're just told maximum level. All the bars are blue. You're as powerful as you can be. So now that that's taken care of, we need to head back to... not to the village, but Steamwood. We actually need to go to Steamwood because, well, Farmer McBride kind of explains some stuff to us, and it makes the stuff in the note make sense. So therefore, we're going to go ahead and head over there. Now, there is a specific point where you have to go to see this rain and see the wind crest. And I believe it is right here. You have to go down this pipe. You have the breakthrough here with the earth crest, which you've pretty much already done. In case you haven't already, go ahead and do it now. And here's the wind crest. Stand upon the crest and use the wind scroll. Well, that did nothing. What gives? Well, we are going to have to wait until Sky Day morning if we want to do things. So I am going to wait until Sky Day morning, which means I'm going to sleep here. So this will take ourselves a little while. And I'm going to get a drink while I wait. All right. We should wake up around 7. So, yeah, this took 2 whole weeks in game time because I realized I needed cheese. I was going to start on day 95, but, well, here we are. And now it's 7 a.m. It's raining. Go ahead and use Lumen on the Wind Scroll, or the Wind Crest, rather. You'll get carried up into the sky. Once you do this, there's no turning back. So make sure you're well stocked on items, and make sure that you're at level 30.
This must be where John was talking about.
Indeed. So first things first, really, we need to get on these little blocks here. Are you serious? No. And we also need to be very careful where we go from here, because we are on a rotating platform here. Oh, come on! I can't even do this correctly? Good grief. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you use your shadow. Make sure you're as far up as you can be before you jump, and also before you do anything like that. Can you stop accidentally double pressing? Good grief! And I fell off. Perfect. If you need another chance, head to the right, never the left. You'll be going against the grain if you try to do it going to the left. You'll just be pushed back. There is no timer here. You don't have to worry about getting tired at all. And yeah, all you have to worry about is just getting through here. Don't worry about the Bincho crystals. Are you serious? I'm about to say, don't worry about the Bincho crystals, because they won't get in your way during your double jump over to these switches. Can you make the jump, Musashi? And yeah, you really can't go through to the left. Otherwise, that's going to keep happening. All right, let's try this again. Whoa. And you don't want to land in the water, too, because that just takes you back to the rotating platform there. Like, yeah, those platforms are rotating. So after hitting the 3 Earth Scroll switches with the Earth Scroll power, you need to use the Water Scroll to walk across the water and get to this brand new opening. Did this so well during the practice run, and now I'm having the worst of luck. Hopefully this won't be so bad. Now we need to equip the Fire Scroll and light these torches. And we're going to light them all one by one. Just like with the Earth Scroll switches, we have 3 in all. That's two. Thankfully, this is a lot easier than with the Earth Scroll. Just one more. And once you light that third one, these platforms will be raised up. And you'll be raised up along with them. Let us carefully use the guard walk to get over here and get the Sky Scroll. Musashi received the Sky Scroll. This is based on the Book of the Void. Although short, the Void book lists philosophically the nature of both human knowledge and other things. The Void book especially deals with that which cannot be seen. By knowing things that exist, you can know that which does not exist. By knowing things that exist, you can know that which does not exist. I can't stress the right words correctly. The Book of Nothing, according to Musashi, is the true meaning of the strategy of Nitanichi Ryu. It seems very esoteric in nature because he emphasizes that people must learn to perceive with that which they cannot understand or comprehend. He notes that in the void, this void, what can be comprehended are things which we do and see, such as the way of the warrior, martial arts, and Nitanichi Ryu. At the same time, in the void, things we do not do or see, which he calls spirit, are part of the information which we perceive on a conscious level, but with which we have no physical relationship. It is arguable whether Musashi is referring to religious spirituality, or if he is actually explaining a way to live a life in the process thoughts. In the void is virtue and no evil. Wisdom is existence, principle has existence, the way has existence, spirit is nothingness. In the above quote, Musashi speaks of virtue and no evil. This may mean goodness or banishment of evil, or purpose of and non-existence of good and evil, and the exact meaning is open to debate. Since Musashi is drawing upon classical Buddhist five-element theory, void in this case refers to sunyata, in Pali, sometimes translated as emptiness or ether. Void as such is also empty of the sense of self, anatta, good and evil, wanting and non-wanting, and is a spiritual dynamic that forms a jumping off point to satori, or enlightenment. Emptiness and the establishing of the conditions that allow it to arise is a common theme in Zen Buddhist meditation practice, which informed the perspective of the author. That's the whole part of that Wikipedia article regarding the book. This is the fifth and final scroll that we need, and while activated, you can hover over areas by holding down the X button.
Greetings, Musashi. I am Colonel Capricola of the Thirst Quencher Empire. First, let me say congratulations, or should I say thank you. Now give me Lumina, or else!
Yeah, right! Return the princess!
The princess? Don't worry about that tomboy. Führer Flatsky's taking good care of her, if you know what I mean. That's fine if you don't give me Lumina. But would you rather lose Lumina or the princess? Think about it.
Gonna run away? was close. Was about to become a pan-fried steak. Guess I'll have to go along this pipe to catch them. You guys are gonna get it. I'll get her back.
And here we are in the first part of Soda Fountain. We're going to have to go all the way through this area just to get Princess Filet back.
Leave my memories.
And the first treasure box that you're going to run into is this memory box, which I recommend using because you have a tough road ahead of you. All right, now for the sky scroll. Hover over areas by holding down the jump button. Now, I almost made it. So, once you're hovering, you kind of want to tap towards where you want to go. You don't necessarily want to hold the button. Because you're going to run in the walls if you do. And if you run in the walls, you're hitting the water. You're taking damage twice. That gauge on the left is going to dictate how much flight power you have left. So you just want to be careful. There's a chest here. We are going to have to consume what is in here in our inventory to get what is inside. And we have received Sea Drink, which is going to replenish 250 HP and 5 BP, which, not a big fan, but to be honest, I'm going to be replenishing more HP than BP around here anyway. Yeah, you just want to tap to where you want to go. And here, you just want to make sure you don't touch any walls. Even the non-electric spiky ones will hurt you. Now, thankfully, if you're really close, you can still save yourself, which is a good thing. And if you can time it right, you can easily go through past both of those spiky rotating walls in one fell swoop and still make it here. And that's the last part of it. I'm not going to unequip the sky scroll yet because it's going to be very useful for the next place we're going to go. And I'm going to have to use another cheese to get what is in here. And that's the second and last chest for this part. It's W gel. And I believe that will restore... It restores 150 HP. Okay. So we got this little rotating area with all these little rotating segments. And using the sky scroll to bypass stuff is definitely the way to go. You also want to make sure that these little benchocopters don't shoot at you. And you also want to use your shadow too. Now, if you run into any of the spikes, you actually get shocked. Also, past that super spiky point, you also have holes. It takes you all the way. I guess that the spinny parts aren't solid enough for the game to be considered them safe round. Who would have guessed? Not this guy who hasn't played the game in 20 years. Definitely not this guy. Okay. You want to be very careful where you go from here. And not have that happen. You can fly past these last two sections, by the way. Just make sure you don't get shot. So yeah, don't fall in the holes. You'll start this whole area over. And yeah, use the sky scroll to make that part with the holes easier.
Hello, bell thief.
You're calling me a thief?
Who cares about what happened before? I can't let you go through. Come on, let's fight about it. You can't beat the boss of Leader's Force!
What an honor to be able to pulverize the leader!
I'm doing this so that I can give Lumina to Colonel Capricola. Get ready!
And it's boss time against Leader's Force Ben. He flies around and throws bombs at the start. You kind of want to stand right here to avoid the blasts. When he lands on the ground, you want to keep using Rumperoni SP. Do some real damage. Ah, I thought that was actually save me there. That'll do it.
You beated me?
And he just lets you pass. Yeah, if you once you get him once he's on the ground, he will start throwing stuff at you. It will hurt. But if you keep using Rumperoni SP on him, you'll bring him down to half or even less than half before he starts throwing bombs again. Which is very cool, actually. You do want to do that. And with that, that's the first part of Soda Fountain complete. Let's go ahead and save in a separate file, just in case. In case I need to prep again, I'll do it. And then you'll get a chance to play some more in case you want to, which we're going to do in the next video, because we're going to be in a bit of a maze for this next section. And the maze is going to get covered in the next video. So join me next time where we go through this maze and see what Soda Fountain has to throw at us here. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!